from the Conecuh National Forest.
Okay, what's the actual town or place?
The town is it's near Andalusia, Alabama.
Near Andalusia.
Yeah.
And what brings you to Montgomery to this golf course meeting?
Well, I'm interested in the National Forest's proposal to drill for gas and oil in our national forests. And mostly I'm concerned about you know, the practices and you know, the potential environmental effects of these leases, and in particular the drilling as a whole.
Okay, you with any particular group?
Well, mainly a concerned citizen, yeah.
Not affiliated with any non-profit group or anything?
I mean, I guess I'm affiliated with lots of non-profit groups, but
not necessarily tonight.
Not necessarily tonight. Tonight I'm here as the individual and a landowner. I own property inside the Conecuh National Forest, and as an inholding. And
what do you do for income?
I am a wildlife biologist.
Okay. Where do you work?
I work for Auburn University.
Okay. So you've got some expertise there, some academic expertise.
Yeah, you could say that.
What did you learn here talking to folks?
Well, not a whole lot that I didn't already know, I guess. But there are some proposed leases, and that you know, a lot of our national forest is already leased out for gas and oil, you know, rights in the state. When you look at the maps, there's a vast majority of our national forest where it's, you know, they're already allowed. They own the rights to go in and drill, and it's just a matter of how they do it, really. So,
well, there's a lot of land up for sale, up for lease right now. 43,000 acres in Talladega. How much in Conecuh do you?
Well, actually, Conecuh is already about 85% of the land is already leased for gas and oil.
How many? But I was told in there, I think there was only 3 wells and there was all oil wells.
Yeah, there's 3 active wells currently going right now.
So no natural gas wells.
Right. Yeah,
nobody's fracking.
Nobody's fracking there, and hopefully that's what concerns me the most is fracking. Being a landowner, I get all of my water from a well. Obviously, wells traditionally have been greatly impacted from fracking.
Across the country, they've been contaminated.
Right.
The other thing is they side drill. They get these public leases and they side drill under people's property and steal them.
Right. Oh yeah.
So, what do you think? What did you learn in there tonight? Anything?
Not really. Didn't get a lot of my questions answered. Tended to get, anytime I asked a good question, I was told that I should go to another booth to ask that question. Certainly, I was asking tough questions, so you know.
Not getting many answers.
You know, couldn't be too upset, I guess, given the tough questions I was asking. But I think they certainly, I'll give it to them. They provided a good basic level of detail. I think most people that showed up tonight, you know, had more than an average level of understanding of the issues at hand. So
it's not really the general public's really not here getting information much.
I don't know that they are. I think the general public is sitting at home in Talladega, wishing that this meeting was closer.
Absolutely. All right. Well, anything else you want to say about the very idea of drilling in these forests? I mean, if you saw my story, I reported about the 3 watersheds, and one of them is the Coosa, and that's what you're protecting right now.
Yeah. At Coosa Riverkeeper, we're concerned about the threat of fracking in the National Forest and all over our watershed because of potential for surface water or groundwater contamination. So that's why we're here tonight. That's why we care about this issue. On another level, this is important because we're talking about private resource extraction on public land. On land and minerals that belong to us as the public, yet we're going to allow private companies to benefit from that financially.
Right. So maybe we need to revisit that 2004 Dick Cheney Forest Management Plan and and you know, maybe maybe revisit that issue. I ask you, what'd you learn from this kiosk excuse for a public meeting?
There were some, I think, sincere people who had some good factual information, and there were some who were just there to BS their own program. And the problem with this was it's the wrong place, the wrong time, and nobody knew about it. They just didn't get the word.
And the public's not here, it's just all the people that already know about this, that work for groups and stuff, so forth, for the most
And it's
part.
just unfortunate that it couldn't have been either organized differently somewhere else or summarized, and I've suggested to some of the BLM folks and the Forest Service to summarize what most of your questions were and put them on your website, put them in the newspapers, get the word out, the good information. And they really did have some good information.
Like what?
Well, how the process works and how the wells are set up, and the idea that the Talladega National Forest is, according to everyone, a poor chance place of finding anything, and if they do drill, it will be straight vertical rather than fracking and horizontal drilling, whatever you want to call it. And that's encouraging. Now, whether that works or not, I don't know, but that's what they're saying. And
so why lease it if it's that bad?
my point, that was my question.
Yeah.
They said they did not know why anyone would want to lease it. All of them have consistently said that. And my solution is, well, don't. And what we need to do is, one, contact our politicians and tell them we don't want any of the leases sold in the Talladega National Forest. And to mention that this is a pristine, beautiful place, just leave it alone.
Right.
And rewrite the 2004 forest plan.
Absolutely.